Israel was not just attacked on October 7th. Israel has been under continual attack since its modern-day rebirth. And today, we stand here on the eve of another attack from Iran. All of Israel is hostage to a region that doesn't want to deal with its problems of intolerance and a greater world that allows Jew hatred to go unchecked. 7 million Jews trying to survive in the most intolerant region in the world is not the problem. Intolerance towards Jewish life is the problem. Israel is a modern country that extends people's civil rights, speech, freedom of worship, women's rights, sexual rights. These are values that are the very manifestation of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unfortunately, these are not valued by many of the state and non-state actors that surround Israel. These are not the values of Iran, of Hamas, of Hezbollah. Israel is battling on behalf of these values for a world that doesn't often support it. The Jews, once again, are in the crosshairs of ideologies that are too shallow to value Jewish life, that has contributed so much to their societies so often. Whether it's Europe that sacrificed its Jews to Nazis, or a UN that too often sacrifices Israel to Islamic extremism. And the heaviest burden of repelling the growth of these demented ideologies falls on members of Israel's military and their families, and others who've lost their loved ones to Israel's enemies. Enemies who don't love life, not even the lives of their own people. Our hostages were taken in the most brutal and dehumanizing ways. We all know it. Anyone who doesn't see it, it's because they don't want to see it. Among the hostages are still 5 Americans. Omer Nutra, which someone mentioned, Idan Alexander, Sagi Dekel Chen, Hirsch Goldberg-Polin, and Keith Siegel. We don't hear about them enough, and we know why. As we fight, we have what many military strategists would consider a major handicap. We love life. It complicates our defenses and our attacks. But that's why we fight, so we can continue to exist as a people with a higher calling. And that's why what we do to bring our hostages back now says everything about us and our values. It says everything about how much we love life. And the highest manifestation of loving life is to care about our hostages and to want to alleviate their suffering and the suffering of their families, because it's our collective suffering. The suffering of the Jewish people is something that only the Jewish people can do something about. We know we can't count on others. So we must bring our hostages home, because what is home if it's not the safest place for Jews to be?
Okay, we have our last speaker, Roz Rothstein. Needs no introduction either.
Thank you, Jess. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Im ein ani li mili. If I am not for myself, who will be for me? And we're here tonight together because we not only stand with you, all of you, but you need to stand up for yourself right now. Standing up with them and standing up for them is standing up for yourself. Tisha B'Av. Oh my God. Tisha B'Av is now. This is it. In my entire life, I have never felt Tisha B'Av like I feel right now. Agree? This is it. This is the real Tisha B'Av. This is a time of mourning like we have never, ever been through. Let's wake up the neighborhood. Let's tell them why we're here. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now.
Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now.
That was good. We'll do it again at the end. Just because you were so good. You mean it. It's from your heart. In this moment, it is crazy what Israel is facing. being surrounded, being hit by rockets from all ends, the plan by Iran, the hostages. What more possible thing can we go through? I don't even want to ask. But in this moment, in this Tisha B'Av moment in our lifetimes, the likes of which we have never seen, we do need to do some reflection. We do need to do some work. It's time for you to recommit. So this is 10 months. How are we going to use this moment? How are we going to make this moment different? What are you going to go home and do? You came to a rally, that is so good. Your voice is counted. We're here together. Now, what are you going to go home and do? What can you recommit to? I'll tell you what I do. I'll tell you what we do at Stand With Us. We post their faces every single day. We tell their stories every single day. There is not a day that goes by that we do not lift their stories and their faces. Can you help? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. I didn't hear you. Can you help? Yes! Much better, guys, much better. I want to give a quick shout out to warriors here, the Emerson Fellows. Who are still with us right now, and they are warriors. They're going to take these stories and these photos, they're going to take them to school, and we will not forget, because on this day of 10 months, we are recommitting. We are recommitting. So guys, im ein ani li mili, if I am not for me, who will be for me? This is that moment. Tell your friends, bring them into yourself. Let us not forget for a moment what Israel and the Jewish people are going through. This is the worst we've ever seen since the end of the Holocaust. And I'm a daughter of 2 survivors. We have seen this before. We have seen this danger before. We have seen this hate before. We have seen monsters. We have seen monsters like this before. This is nothing new for us. We have been here before. And they knew how to get us. They knew how to get us by taking our people and holding them and holding all of us hostage by taking our people. They knew how to get us. This is no accident. They're smart monsters. They're smart monsters. You have to hand it to them. So together, we are strong. B'yachad nenatzeach. This is that moment. Stand strong together, and always remember, Israel will win. We will survive. We will thrive. Am Yisrael Chai. I'm not done with you. You thought I was. Okay, together. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. Bring them home now. And one more I want you to think about. One more I want you to think about. It is not only bring them home now as though this is our responsibility or only the responsibility of the Israeli government. It is also the responsibility of the monsters, the Hamas monsters. Let us call on them to let our people go. 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 Thank you all again for being here. And one more together. Yisrael Chai. Again. Yisrael Chai. One more time. Yisrael Chai. Thank you.
Okay, that is it for our speakers. We have about 15 minutes left. We encourage